Alrighty, so as promised, I'm putting up another video in a timely manner. So today I'm going to be showing you what $480 per month can get you in terms of apartments in Japan. Now keep in mind, this is not in Central City. This isn't like right in the middle of Shinjuku, Shibuya, Ikebukuro, or even like in the other major cities, Osaka, Kyoto. It is in the major area of Tokyo, but it's not like in the city. It's a bit like, it's more suburban. However, in terms of ease of access to transportation, it's still very good in this area. So if you're looking to live in Japan sometime, and you're someone who doesn't really like living in the hustle and bustle of the city, this can be a good option. It seems that these type of apartments tend to be cheaper anyway, so yeah, anyways, let's take a look. So we're actually gonna start off by entering the front door. I don't have shoes on right now, but if I did have shoes on, I would take them off here and I would put them in this nice little closet space they have here. I have quite a bit of shoes here, but it's nice to, and the nice thing is there's actually a storage space. So eventually I'm gonna buy bulk amount of food, put the extra stuff here instead of putting it in this kitchen space here. This is the kitchen space, obviously. I bought a pan here. I forget which store it is, but some major brand store. This apartment was built within the last 10 years. It's got a very functional sink. It's got a nice gas stove. And there's quite a lot of space under here. I haven't really put too much stuff yet. All I have there is rice and olive oil. Here's some trash that I'm eventually gonna throw out. And I have 4 bags of plastic trash, just because this is only the beginning of the second week that I've been here. And I've been trying to figure out the trash system. Now I figured it out. And tomorrow's trash day for the plastic, so come tomorrow morning around 7 a.m. I'm gonna put all this in the trash bin. It's like a metal trash box that they have in the front. You just store it there. The thing with Japan is that they're really strict with how people handle trash, and there's a lot of big regulations on it. You got to make sure you put the right stuff in the right types of trash bags. They pick it up on specific days. Depending on your city, like mine, unfortunately, they only pick up certain kinds of trash once a month or twice a month. Whereas a lot of other cities, they'll do it once a week. The nice thing for plastics is that they do it once a week. So yeah, this is the kitchen area. This is the fridge. So keep in mind that most of everything that I bought here, yes, it's only $480. However, there are a lot of things that I did have to buy. Sink, oven, this all came included. It has a nice little light thing. It looks very pretty when you're cooking up here. But I got me a nice sizable fridge. There's nothing really in it right now except bacon, some soy sauce, and mirin. I don't really have anything in the freezer either. I gotta buy more food. I've really been eating out most of these days. I have cooked a couple times. But yeah, that's the fridge. So I did buy this fridge. I also did buy this rice cooker. Usually I make breakfast about every morning. I make eggs and bacon, and usually I'll have some sort of carbohydrate with that. Usually in the form of bread. Actually, I'm gonna put this in the space where the other foods are. But yeah, usually some dinners I cook this rice cooker. So it just kind of depends on the day, and usually the biggest struggle for me is to what I should cook the rice with, right? So nice big fridge here. I'm gonna take a look at the bathroom here. So I have the fan on right now. This is the fan button. So this is where a washing machine is supposed to go. I do not have one yet, so that's another one of the things I have to buy. Toilet, apartment comes with a toilet, comes with a sink, all this kind of stuff. I actually really love how new this looks. It's a whatever kind of dark oak wood. It's very pretty, but for now I have, again, this is the extra trash that I have that I'm gonna throughout the month be throwing out, using this space in the meantime until I get the washer. So it's supposed to go right there. It gets installed into this little thingy right here. Let's see. Yeah, so here's the shower. Let me turn the lights for the shower. Okay. Here's the shower. I really only have shampoo, body wash right now. For whatever reason, the mirrors down here Supposedly I've been told that this is a place where you can shave your legs, or I guess your body in general, but I'm not really sure. I didn't realize when I first came to Japan that you're supposed to actually sit in this tub. I actually find it really weird. Most of the time I'm still standing just because like I'm like 5'11" and my legs are super long compared to my torso. So it's usually a struggle to fit myself in this tub, so I usually just don't do that. Just wanna go ahead and turn that off. Oh yeah, and this is of course the fancy toilet with all the fancy buttons and all that kind of stuff. This is if you want a big flush, you know, big hole. Or if you want a little flush, eco flush. Yes. So let's move away from the kitchen and allow me to show you the living space. Of course I have LED lights here. I plan on installing more on the bottom floor here up to the window, just so it can cover most of the room. But I also have it up in my loft here. And this is, I think, my favorite feature of this whole apartment is that it comes with a nice loft here. Here's the closet. It's spacey enough for one person. It's definitely good enough. I have about 15 clothing articles that I have hanging here. And I store my 2 suitcases that I brought with me. And here are my drawers that I purchased. I only have pajama stuff here, but I don't really usually wear pajamas. Got shirts here. Got socks, undies. Got all. So yeah, this is something that I also purchased. I assembled this. I assembled this table. I assembled this chair. The sofa was super easy to install, and it is kind of lightweight. I can really pick it up with one hand pretty easily. And I also bought these curtains here, right? So pretty much when I came into this room, it was completely empty. Except for this ladder here that leads to the loft. And you're gonna see I also have one mattress up here, but yeah, this is the whole thing. And if you go outside, there's a balcony. It's nighttime right now, but I'm gonna open it up anyways, just for y'all to see from outside. So here, typically, they have these things you can hang your clothes up, and that's also what these things are for, because a lot of places don't provide dryers. You could purchase a washer dryer combo. That just depends on how much money you want to spend. It's quite expensive to buy a washer dryer combo, so most people just buy a washer. I also have an AC unit, so these 2 things. So this is for the front door. So if anybody rings this doorbell, you can click this button here, monitor, and it'll show whoever's outside. And then this, of course, controls the AC. Can change the strength of the air that comes out, the direction of the wind, because it can go up or down. And then what I use to change the side-to-side direction, I use a broom to adjust it. Yeah, so I'm gonna close this closet now, and we're gonna head up this loft, and hope I can get up it safely. That's the one thing I'm most scared of, is going down this ladder. But here's my bed space, my loft. I just have, all I did was I ordered a what was it, like 12 centimeter thick mattress. And I'm looking into buying bed padding on top of it. Just so, because the purpose of this mattress is that it folds. It's like a tri-fold. So there are kind of like these creases in between that are somewhat easy to get into, but usually hasn't really been a problem for me. But anyways, I do plan on buying a bed padding on top of it for the sake of comfort and just for the sake of, not digging into those creases. Up here, I have obviously my LEDs installed, and they have buttons for light switches down here. And in here, I find it's really, really convenient. So here's all my cardboard boxes that I had. I think if I recall correctly, a total of 5 cardboard boxes that I cut up. And when the day comes for them to take the paper stuff, which includes cardboard boxes, I'm going to tie these into stacks. I'll probably be like eventually 5 or so total stacks of paper. And then I'm just going to throw them in the same place I do the trash, and then they'll pick them up for that specific day. But the unfortunate part is they only pick it up once a month, which is why in the meantime I have it all stored here. It's out of the way. It's, you know, I'm very grateful I have this little pocket of space here. It's very helpful. But yeah, this is the apartment for $480. There are several convenience stores within 10 minutes of walking. There's one literally like 30-second walk this way. There's one that's a 3 minutes walk in another direction. There's two of them, actually three of them, if you walk for about 7 minutes towards the station. So yeah, that's my apartment. Again, paying $480 per month, on top of utilities. Yeah, but if you guys have any questions about how this living experience has been in Japan, I really want to be as open-minded as possible with this. I want to answer as many questions as you guys have, especially in case you're looking to have a short-term stay here, if you want to come to school here, if you consider working here. Yeah, just let me know. And this obviously wasn't a running type of video, but I'll get to more of those eventually. But always remember, it's never been easier to be above average. Take care.